Right, my profane friends, listen to this. I had someone hook their finger at me, right? Yeah, they pissed me off, these Freemasons. You know what I mean? But like I said, you can't fight them all, right? You know? And like I said, there's only 5 of them, but they just fucking do them a nutting, you know what I mean? And like when I'm walking past, they hook them past all, they're saying comments and that. So I thought, I just shot them just to get my shit. You know what I mean? Let's see, I think they're gone, ain't they? Yeah, they're gone. Fucking hell. Next time, man. Next time they're in here. You know what I mean? You watch. Fuckers. You know what I mean? Alright, big man. Where'd the geezers go? What was sitting here? They gone, are they? No, fuck. You know what I mean? Next time. Unless they're in the fucking bookies. That's where they keep going anyway. Let's have a look in the bookies, see if these cunts are in there. Fucking pissing me right off. You know what I mean? Let's have a look. Right, cheeky chap, how you doing? You right? Yeah, I'm just looking for the gamblers. Fucking. See, they think you know what I mean? These people think you're incapable of violence and shit, you know what I mean? They're just they're winding me right up. So, you know, if I just beat the 5 up, that's done and dusted then, innit? You know what I mean? If I get arrested, you get arrested, you know what I mean? They're fucking not there though. Fuck, I get angry. You know what I mean? He's hooking his thumb at me, you know what I mean, when I'm walking past, and then they're all sitting there and they're making comments, you know what I mean, like, oh, he's going to get hurt and all this sort of shit, you know what I mean? Fuck, it winds me up. I thought we were going to get some action there, but there's always next time. See, they don't go anywhere, they stay there, do you know what I mean? They're like habitual fucking muppets, do you know what I mean? And one of the guys sitting at the actual table was a pedo anyway, you know what I mean? He was shagging a 14-year-old girl at his fucking flat, you know what I mean, getting her to live there because she was fucking homeless. You know, and they're all sitting there proud as punch, you know what I mean, and don't think I've investigated them. Fucking right onto them. I've done everyone in this town. Anyone who's of a gang stalking type, a drug dealer, I've investigated them, do you know what I mean? And I'm on them. I don't care who they are or what they fucking are. The G-travellers think they're fucking awesome fucking bunch of fucking staunch geezers. You're not, you're fucking pedos, mate, you know what I mean? And you're drug dealers, you know? And just because you belong to a vast organisation, a fucking tribe of people, you think you can do what you like and what suits fit to you. You fucking can't. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's another fucking story. Sorry to swear. Obviously, I just wasted my frigging time here. Do you know what I mean? Well, yeah, he's one of them. Well, he knows them. They spoke to him. You know what I mean? Where'd them guys go? What was sitting at the table? Do you know? The 5 or 6 guys, do you know where they went?
I don't know, I just come out of the bookies. So
that's what I mean, they're normally in the bookies. Where are they? Do you know where they're gone? Where they go?
I don't know, what 6 guys?
They were sitting at the table, they said hello to you while you were at the bar. There was about 6 guys at the table sitting there, weren't there?
All at home. Ones that I was talking to, they've all gone home.
They've all gone home, and they were Freemasons, they were, weren't they, some of them? Which ones were Masons, do you know? No. You don't know? No. All right.
Recording me now.
Yeah, I know. He's gone, you're recording me now. You know what I mean? The thing is, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They're the ones who hide, you know what I mean? And, you know, freak Masons are like crickets, yeah? They'll talk behind your back all over the fucking place. Do you know what I mean? But when you face them, they shut the fuck up. Do you know what I mean? And got nothing to say, you know? Anyone who's got something to say in this town can come forward, yeah? Sit at a table with me and we'll do fucking, you know, truth, you know, we'll do a fucking truther thing, you know what I mean? Whatever that's called, you know, like, what do they call that? You know, when, what's that called? Oh, he's foreign, he won't be able to understand what I'm saying. Oh, he's another foreigner, bloody hell. What do they call that? What is it when they say, are you speak English?
No, speak English.
You don't speak English? Haha. Okay, parlez-vous français, baby. Was that any good? No?
No.
Oh, okay, rubbish then. All right, I'll never pull a bird like that, will I? All right, mate. A lie detector, that's it. you know, they can come forward and do a lie detector with me, you know what I mean? These people have spent decades and centuries of drug dealing, killing children, right, yeah? You know what I mean? Half of them are screwing their own kids, yeah, what I've investigated anyway, and that's just by talking to people as a normal fucking people about them, do you know what I mean? And the same names crop up all the time, do you know what I mean? These people are fucking scum, mate. You know what I mean? They go around this town like they're fucking heroes and they've built it. They've been here for centuries, you know what I mean? On that pig shit island, what they call, you know what I mean? Do the research on it, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's all, you know, I've got it all researched anyway, you know what I mean? Just go for my fucking gang stalking, drug dealing, pervert files. You know, if anything happened to me, they're all secure in other places as well and hid up, you know what I mean? Because they send their little criminal police who they stand toe to toe with in the lodge or in the fucking pub, you know what I mean? Who protect their fucking business interests, you know what I mean? They're fucking filthy, a lot of them, you know what I mean? They think they're fucking heroes, they're not, you know what I mean? Anyway, I can't keep standing here raging around, you know what I mean? But it pisses me off. But again, as I said, you know, like I said, in the Masonic Lodge, do you know about Freemasonry, sir? Oh, you're a good man, I love you, you're the best of the best of the best, baby. Oh, I like him, he's really nice, he is. Can't remember his name now, but anyway, you know, you imagine it, you've got 100 men in a lodge, yeah, they put your photograph about anyway, yeah, whether it's by phone or whatever, yeah, and they make little websites to show people where to go, you know what I mean, so your face is there, you know, and they give it all this bollocks, yeah, about you don't even know, right, and they disparage your fucking name, yeah. But you try and, you know, and then when you try and face them, they go, and they all fucking hide up. Do you know what I mean? Because they're cowardly fucking, you know. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, right, you can't combat it because you don't know who the Freemasons are. Do you know what I mean? And when someone mentions your name in the community, especially the pubs they own and the clubs, you know what I mean? You know, what they do then is just straight away, as soon as your name's mentioned, you know, instead of saying a good word about you, they'll say something disparaging, do you know what I mean? So people think, oh, and then they avoid you like the plague, do you know what I mean? You know? Well, like I said, anyone in Great Yarmouth got something to say to me, come to me, yeah, face me, yeah, and we'll go fucking talk about what I know about you. The people that start all these rumours and all this shit about me, come face me and I'll tell them about you, come on. And then when we're sorted out all the fucking pervert, fucking nonsense and all the other shit you lot keep going on about, what we can do, we can get your gang, your Masonic gang of perverts, yeah, and then we can go track down all these people that are dealing drugs to the kids, you know, mums with trolleys going up scoring on these fucking doors, you know what I mean? What you're serving up to these people, you know what I mean? We can talk about your people fucking mixing up big bathtubs of crack cocaine, do you know what I mean? To serve to the community that you ain't a part of because you're in a different community to us, you know what I mean? In a different nation of tribe of people, do you know what I mean? Yeah. But because you think you fucking run half the businesses, you control all the businesses, and that you've got control over a Masonic lodge and hundreds of people below you in a fucking army, you think you can control everything what someone says about someone, and you can't. You know what I mean? Like I said, don't fucking start throwing stones in glass houses, do you know what I mean? You know, like I said, I haven't even said my piece, but if you come forward, anyone, I don't care who you are, you know who I'm fucking talking about, you know exactly who you are, yeah, they're always on the phone, you know, to you, ringing you up, do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come and step forward, yeah, you know, and we'll talk about your son fucking his own dog, you know, and shagging your own pets and shit like that, you know, that's the sort of stuff I've got on you lot, you know what I mean? And if you ain't beating your missuses up, you're beating your pets up and breaking their legs and all the other fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? You're so respectable, you people, you know. No, you're fucking not. And you think because you're Freemasons in a Masonic lodge controlling an army of drug dealers, you think you control me. You don't control me. You don't control what I say or what I do to people. Do you know what I mean? Nothing. And like I said, just because you can go around talking about me, I can talk about you too as well, do you know what I mean? But what they're saying about you is actual facts and unpleasant, do you know what I mean? It's not made up because someone says so and because someone thinks so and all the other shit that you lot keep fucking coming up just to disparage someone's name and making someone a vomit or a perjured individual within their community, you know what I mean? Step forward, all of you freaktards, do you know what I mean? You know exactly who I'm on about. You know exactly who you fucking are, you know, and I'll bring you victim after victim of people you've killed, made an orphan or anything like that with your fucking drugs. That's before we get on to all the paedophilia shit, you know, the people you protect within your fucking lodge. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can do the same as what you guys can do. I can use tape recorders, I can use cameras, I can use GPS. You know what I mean? I'm a criminal too. I can do what I fucking want. Do you know what I mean? You know? And I can fucking hide it well as well. You know what I mean? You're fucking perverts, the fucking lot of you. You know what I mean? Fucking perverts, and you know you fucking are. Do you know what I mean? The amount of kids you fucking destroyed with your fucking heroin and your cocaine, you know what I mean? You're disgusting, boys, you know what I mean? And you fucking know it, you know. And I ain't gonna say, when I come, I ain't gonna have no needle in my hand knocking someone out and then raping them or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? What you people do, you know, coming with needles. What's the road called? What was it? This one, Coronation Road. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, we know about that one and all, don't we? You fuckers, I'll tell you, you're fucking dumbos. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, innit? I fucking know. I know it all. You know what I mean? There's a lovely story to be told and all, isn't there, about you people? You're legends. All right. Anyway, I'm going, my profane friends. I thought that was going to be a bit of action there. Do you know what I mean? But as it, like I said, I'll go in there a bit anyway, and I'll see him again next time, and I'll pull him up on it. Do you know what I mean? And I'll do a part 2 to this. And them fucking taxi cunting drivers and all. That's what I'm saying. There's always comments here, comments there. It don't matter where you go, you know, because it's like a monolithic fucking monstrosity now. You know, it started off as a little snowball. Do you know what I mean? And now it's got so monolithic, yeah, that other people are helping. They're not even involved or even knowing what's going on, but they're doing the same thing. Do you know what I mean? Because they're fucking. It's got like it's a boulder now. Do you know what I mean? It's not a little snowball. It's got the snowballs picked momentum up now, so everyone's doing it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, have a great day, my sugar puffs. You know what I mean? Well, you getting some dental work, are you? Getting some dental work? Yeah, be careful of the dentists. You got to be careful of them. Make sure you always got someone there with you, yeah? You know what they're like when they knock you out? You know what I'm on about, yeah? You'll get bum stretched if he's a freak mason, and that's not a lie. You know what I mean? I've already done posts on that and all. You know, you look at the freak masons that were knocking people out and raping them in the fucking dental surgeries. Do you know what I mean? That's all their people. You know what I mean? Because that's what they learn in the lodge, just like Hogwarts. They learn to hypnotise people, how to drug people, you know, and how, especially using drugs to make people to forget of what they've done. Do you know what I mean? You know, and know it all. You know what I mean? Hello, I'm a parking attendant. I'll put a sticker on you if you park there. Yeah, bloody right I will. Because I'm evil. No, not really. If you drive round there, yeah, and I'll move my car and you park there, you can stay there all day, all right? Why? Because I'm kind like that, all right? I'm the best traffic warden you'll ever meet.
I've just seen one up there.
No, don't park here because you only got 30 minutes, love. You know what I mean? You park, you see my car there? I'll move that and you park there and you can stay there all day, all right, love?
Where?
There. Right?
Of
course you can, yeah. Park there all day. And if you're not going to be that long, then go there. 90 minutes is over there, look.
So I think they'd have a permit, can't they?
No, you don't. You do up the other end, not this end. You know what I mean? At this end, 5 cars, maybe. You know what I mean? All right?
Yeah, well,
But if you're all right for 30 minutes, then park here. All right, I won't give you a ticket then, all right? You know what I mean? What are you laughing at? I'm serious. Come in a bit more though, love. You get tripped out in here. There's really terrible women drivers about.
Yeah, there is.
Oh no, sorry, I didn't know you were driving. Oh,
is that all right?
Yeah, that's lovely. It's like you. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning, yeah? The best, love. Take it easy. I'll make sure you won't get a ticket.
No, thanks.
Ah, you're welcome. But, so, yeah. Anyway, I don't know where I was now. I get so fucking... But these people, you know what I mean, they're absolutely disgusting on you all the time, following, you know what I mean? Like I said, they've followed me from one end of, you know, from one end of England to the other end of England, you know what I mean? And they're getting it, and they're doing it by Masonic Lodge, and it, not just by the Masonic Lodge, but by their criminal organisation, you know, because it's literally a cabal of fucking criminals, yeah, working from the Masonic Lodge, and they think because they've got people in each town or city, you know, I remember the guy on the, you know, it's all doormen anyway, that's who it is, it's bouncers and doormen who and shit like that, you know what I mean? Even though they're fucking like looking for their youngsters, you know, the 14 and 15-year-old kids that are going into their clubs, they're looking for potential victims that they can abuse, you know, or turn to drugs, do you know what I mean? That's what that's all about. And once you know that and you learn that, but that's another, you know, that's another story, do you know what I mean? You know, like I said, I've got a lot of evidence on that, you know what I mean? You just got to go down to where your local clubs are and you fucking look at the doorman, you know what I mean? You know, and you see how they interact with the people, you know what I mean? Anyway, I don't think I can do a lot more today now. They're fucking gone home, ain't they? Pissed right fucking off. But anyway, I'll do a part 2 to this, and then we'll really get them on the ball. You know what I mean, my profane friends? Have a great day, sugar puffs. Oh, wait a minute, I'll ask this dude, he look interesting. He's got a big beard and that. See if you know anything about Freemasons, you know what I mean? Excuse me, sugar puff, do you know anything about Freemasonry or Freemasons now?
I've got a little bit.
Oh, is that it, is it? Are they good or bad?
I suppose they do good, aren't they? Do the charitable causes and things?
Yeah, charity. Well, so was Jimmy Savile, though, weren't he?
Oh, right.
You see what I mean?
I see where you're going with that one.
Oh, yeah. Most people do, soon as you mention Jimmy Savile. But that's what I mean, you know. I just wondered if your experience with him was good or bad or non-committal.
I've never had an experience with them.
Yeah. A lot of people don't, you know.
But what I've read, you know, they're...
You go try getting a business, then you'll have conflicts with them, you know what I mean?
I suppose so. You read all these things, don't you? Closed shop, you know.
Yeah, so, that's right. Lovely. Thank you very much, kind man. Yeah, you know that. Remember, the profane brotherhood is better than the Masonic one.
You a Mason yourself?
No. I do stand on the square now and then like that, you know what I mean, and all that bollocks. But no, I'm not a Mason. You know. Take it easy, sugar puff. I'm a profane one. I'm a profane Mason. I'm a go-to. I am MDB. Have you ever heard of it? An MDB.
MDB.
Yeah, Grand Architect of the Universe.
Oh right, okay.
Which is their Masonic god.
Yeah.
And I'm a Grand Architect of the ultimate Masonic demise, baby. That's what I am.
Right,
MDB, right. Masonic demise, baby.
Is that
you know
33 degree or something?
Oh no, I'm 152 degree. I am. Right. You know what I mean? I'm hot as fuck. I am, mate. Yeah, I'll tell you. Hey, have a great day, sugar buff. And you, 152 degrees. I am. You know what I mean? You know Demole, he went up at 152 degrees as well. Yeah, the Knights Templar, that's right. And did you know that the Knights Templar, right, were actually gypsies? Did you know that? I didn't know that till I researched it. So when you see the people on the Silk Road get robbed, right? It was actually gypsies that were doing it. They were dressed up as Knights Templars, and then they find out where your wealth was, and then they ride off, put their brigand on, then their masks, and then rob the caravan site. You know what I mean? Right, crazy, isn't it?
It was originally 9 nights, was it? 9 nights.
Yeah. Can you imagine how big that road was? That's like, now, this is 500 miles from like south to the John of Groats. That's 500 miles. Well, it's about 600 miles, say. So you had 6 or 7 nights guarding that whole road. What a load of rubbish on horses.
I think what it was each knight was in charge of an army, like, you know.
Oh, was it? Oh, we'll have to check that one out then, yeah.
Because you wouldn't have 9 nights just protected.
Yeah. Well, they robbed them all anyway. You know, like in Parliament, there's all robbers and thieves and skullduggery in there. Yeah. Well, that's an army. It's just the same thing. You know what I mean? Like the Knights Templar got army, you know, skullduggery amongst it. Do you know what I mean? They just used to go out robbing them all.
Well, they're the ones who introduced banking.
Like Kelly's Heroes, you know. Kelly's Heroes. That was a bit similar. You know, war heroes, boom, boom, but they go out robbing shit. You know what I mean? Crazy, isn't it? Anyway, have a great day, baby. I like you. You're the best of the best of the best. Alrighty, baby. So there we go. You know what I mean? He was a nice man. But you can go all day long. You know, people really don't know nothing about these people. You know what I mean? Because no one's researching them. No one cares. No one wants to know. Do you know what I mean? And that's the simple fact of it. No one cares or wants to know about it. Protein time. But yeah, madness. All of it is absolute fucking madness. You know, and they keep getting away with it because no one's looking at them, and the police ain't certainly if the police were actually looking into Freemasonry and what they were up to, yeah, they'd all be arrested. Do you know what I mean? But the thing you got to realise with this, yeah, right, again, right, are these people, right, if you're going to take these people on, right, you've literally physically got to take away all the small businesses up your high street because they own all of that. You've got to take all the buildings, all the hotels. Do you know what I mean? You've got to take all of it, the piers, you know, what you got in your town, the piers, you know, you've got to take all of that away. Do you know what I mean? And they ain't going to allow you to do that. Do you know what I mean? They ain't going to allow you to take all the wealth and power, what they've built up over the centuries, yeah, just like that. Do you see what I mean? They ain't going to allow it. And who within your community, who you know, who's your friend, are you willing to get them? Do you know what I mean? Are you willing to, you know, put them to the sword, say, you know? But they're willing to put you to the sword, that's a guarantee. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about you, they're going to put you to the sword, you know what I mean? They're already doing that with heroin needles, you know what I mean, and drugs. You know, so they don't give a fuck about you anyway, because you're not even part of their society anyway. If you really research what's behind the G, yeah, and the G travellers, you know what I mean, you research what's behind that, you know, because you can go, that's a Freemason, he's a Mormon, he's a monk, and this, that, and the other. But behind that, there's a real, a real tribe of people that have been around for centuries and decades, manipulating populations, yeah, and they travel everywhere. Do you know what I mean? You know, and like I said, there's travelling lodges. You know, and it don't matter where you go in the world, they can gang. You know what? Where do I go, right, to get away from Freemasons? Where can I go? No fucking where. I realised that years ago. You can't go anywhere. Do you know what I mean? It don't matter if I go to Scotland, that's fucking surrounded. If I go South Coast, I'm surrounded. Do you know what I mean? If I go east of England, I'm surrounded. Wales, I'm surrounded. Do you see what I mean? Don't matter. Oh yeah, I'll go to America. It's all in America. I'll go to Asia. No, it's all in Asia. Japan, China. It doesn't matter. I've been followed in Asia. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter where I fucking go. These little pricks here just make one phone call and their criminalised cabal is there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And like I said, you're talking about dangerous people that'll bury you within 2 seconds, you know what I mean? If I was on drugs, yeah, I'd have got a hot shot like many people in this town already and be dead, do you know what I mean? And that's what it's about, do you know what I mean? You know? I wonder if they know. Could have asked them. Oh well, they're gone, never mind. But yeah, and you can go around all day long, do you know what I mean? These people, they think they're respectable, they're part of your like rugby clubs, do you know what I mean? Your football teams, do you know what I mean? And you don't realise the background of them, do you know what I mean? Imagine what Savile did and what he was involved in, yeah? That's what you're working with, people exactly like that, you know? And when Savile, like you do listen to what Savile in his interview, you know, he's connected to like, you know, soldiers and this, that and the other, he just send them round, you know? Look at where he started from. He started in a nightclub as a DJ. Do you know what I mean? Controlling the bouncers. They used to tie people up downstairs. Do you know what I mean? So all, you know, criminals are habitual. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's all the same system. The system hasn't changed for hundreds of years. Do you know what I mean? You know, but they show you. You know, look at the untouchables. Do you know what I mean? Look at how many corrupt people were involved in that just to get. Got his name now, Al Capone, do you see what I mean? Because that's what you're dealing with, you know, you're dealing with an Al Capone in every town and city, and they're surrounded by families like the 5 families of New York, you know, mafia style. That's what you're dealing with in your town, in your city, and it don't matter where you go, they're there working together as a cabalist or a syndicate of people that can fucking wreck and destroy your businesses, your family, your relationships to other people. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they fucking do, you know? And they know it. And they've been in your fucking towns and cities for centuries. You, like I said, research who owns your hotels. Yeah, the basics of it is research your hotels, research the minor businesses, the ones, all your like the pubs and your clubs, the doormen. You know, research especially like the doormen. Yeah, the companies that own them doormen. Yeah, and you'll find they're all corrupt criminals. You know, and they're in every town and city. And like I said, if they wanted to, they could send 150 men here just to fucking sort me out, but it doesn't. It only takes one with a gun, and that's all it takes is a phone call for these people to make a phone call to fucking end my life. Do you know what I mean? And I know that every fucking day. Do you know what I mean? But it also takes me to decide whether I do the same thing. Do you know what I mean? But obviously I do it on a wider spread. I wouldn't do it for one person. I'd be doing a whole fucking pub, you know, 2 or 3 pubs, or a Masonic lodge. Do you know what I mean? That's what I do with the people inside it. You know, I won't be messing about with all this fucking single shit. That's crap. Do you know what I mean? But that's what you're dealing with, you know what I mean? These people, you know, come as an army, yeah, and they'll always be an army. You know what I mean? There's no like single person of these people. You know what I mean? They work in pairs, Jack and Boaz. Yeah, you got the old man and the young man, and the older man is respected by the younger man, and he's teaching him the ins and outs of Freemasonry. You know, where to go get a fuck, where to get some drugs, where to this. You know what I mean? Where to drink for free, all of that. Yeah, because that's part of the perks of your subscriptions are putting in. You know what I mean? We own this pub. You go in there, you give a funny sign, and you're drinking for nothing. Do you know what I mean? That's part of being in Freemasonry, you know, these little perks, but people don't realise it, and they don't fucking know it, you know. You know, them subscriptions don't come for nothing though, do you know what I mean? They have to do things as well for that, do you know what I mean? It's not all done for free, you know, all come at a price. Everything comes at a fucking price, you know. And like, you know, the other night I was in the pub, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there having a coffee, you know, and you see the whole gang, right? You know, the G travellers, all as a gang sitting there, you know, and I see the biggest coke, you know, dealer in fucking Yarmouth, you know, big house, got all the fucking holidays and all the rest of it, and you know, and he's sitting there like he's a legend. You know what I mean? No one's saying nothing to him because his family go back decades and centuries. Do you know what I mean? But no one says nothing about it because of that connection of his power to people like in London and wherever else, you know, he's connected to in the criminal fraternity. Do you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. You know, and they've been doing it for centuries and decades, and it's not a fucking thing that's been like 10 years or 5 years or whatever. He's been, you know, he was himself was groomed from a very young age to be the person he is today. Do you know what I mean? Because of the tribe he's in, or the Kabbalists he's in, or the syndicate he's in. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way it is. You know, and like I said, you know, my research goes back 3 to 4 decades. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and it's the same thing over and over again. And it ain't just in my town; it's in other. You know, obviously I'm connected to other people, and they tell me what's going on in their town. Do you know what I mean? Or their city, and it's all the same. It don't change. Like I said, criminals are habitual. Yeah, you see someone burgling, that's all they're going to do: burgle. You know what I mean? That's why paedophiles are always fucking paedophiles. Do you know what I mean? That's why drug dealers are always dealing drugs. Do you know what I mean? Because they're habitual in what they do. But what you've got to get round, yeah, and get your head round is to think outside the box and think, why is that man burgling? He's burgling because he wants his drugs. He's robbing you, someone's getting robbed because they want their drug money, do you see what I mean? Yeah, but no one puts that blame because the police and them as Freemasons are clever at segregating it, do you know what I mean? Yeah, where they wouldn't report on the news if there was 100 burglaries, right? They go, oh, there's 100 burglaries, so everyone go, get the burglar. You know what I mean? No, it ain't the burglar, because the way it should be reported is we've had 100 burglaries, yeah, by fucking 30 or 40 different blokes. They're all on drugs. Do you know what I mean? Boom, boom, boom. Hello, his car's on fire, isn't it? Is it on fire? Is it? Is it on fire? Bloody hell. You know what I mean? You're smoking too much crack, you two. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on with that motor, mate. Bloody smoking out of there. But anyway, I forgot what I was saying now. Fucking hell. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, Kabbalist in every town, city, blah, 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 I forgot now. But, you know, it doesn't matter where you go, the same system works for everything. And, you know, all answers up to London anyway, basically. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, look, this, oh no, she ain't coming this way. She never speaks to me because she knows, do you know what I mean? Here's another one that keeps growling at me, do you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, see? They can't help themselves, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll speak to her, right, and she won't speak to me, you know what I mean? Obviously, she's like a security person, yeah, but she doesn't speak to me since, obviously, someone's whispered in her ear, mouth to ear, do you know what I mean? We'll see if she speaks, right? Right, she ready? Oh. There she go. You right? Take it easy. That'll work. I'll do it when I face her, right? I'll face her, right? You watch her face when I do it to the face. I'll put the camera and I'll show her face, right? Yeah, I'll show you, yeah? I'll put it like that. I'll have my camera like that in my pocket and I'll show you her face, look, where she doesn't speak to me or do anything, do you know what I mean? She used to go hello and all this sort of crap, you know what I mean? But someone's obviously, as soon as you put their mouth to ear, these freaktards, and disparage your name, people don't speak to you, do you know what I mean? And that's what they want, you know what I mean? They want to isolate you, you know? They don't want you talking to anyone, especially when you're talking about freak fucking Masons, you know? They're going to isolate you, you know what I mean? But they should be isolating themselves, really. You know, they should be putting their own billboards up. Yeah, we, like I said, you know, let's go catch all these paedophiles, right? That are fucking shagging kids and their own kids. Yeah, beating their own pets up, shagging their own pets. Yeah. Once we've rounded all that up, we can then use their gang stalking skills to get these people that are dealing drugs within this town and city. Yeah, we can show people the businesses they run, the interests, the business interests they got, the people they're standing toe to toe with, who are supporting them, you know, like police officers and, you know, people that are coming from the town hall and all the rest of it, you know, the undertakers and all the rest of it that are standing toe to toe with these drug dealers as friends and brothers. Yeah, you know what I mean? We can go search all them up and we can look them, and then we can start jumping out on them. Yeah, you know what I mean? We ain't got to hide behind anything. We can, you know, with a Masonic gang behind me, you know, that track me and search and follow me all around the UK, we can actually go out and catch all these fucking drug dealers. Do you know what I mean? And if we don't catch the you know what I mean? But you know it ain't gonna happen, because the freak Masons are the ones that are fucking doing it. Do you know what I mean? You know, and they fucking know they are. Don't worry, brothers and sisters, everyone will keep shush about it anyway. Because if you were going to do something about it, all the drugs would be off the street now, do you know what I mean? So when it come time for them to really come for you, you're not going to do nothing anyway. You all got to do exactly what the jaywalkers did in Germany, you know what I mean? Nothing. You all got to just walk on, you know what I mean? Climb aboard, you know what I mean? And that's it. You know? Because you're not fighting them now, you know what I mean? And like I said, they've got everything. They've got all food stores all ready for rocking and rolling when it hit the fan. And like I said, when it comes down to it, yeah, and they do the foods, because they run the transport for the food. They control all the food. You do the research. Who controls the lorries? Yeah. And the food companies and that, you'll find that's all belonging to freak Masons. And when they want to do a food shortage, bang, they'll get you. And that's what they do, and they'll shut you down. There'll be food shortage and we'll be fighting each other for food, while the freak Masons, yeah, will be the ones getting their food on a supply. Yeah, obviously the profane won't know about it, yeah, but they got food stored down fucking in plenty of caverns and shit, ready for any trouble, you know what I mean? In fact, the ones I know hunt on a regular basis anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, they're a tribe of different people, you know what I mean? If you do the research on them, you'll find it even says if there's ever a war, they're the ones to survive a war anyway, because they know how to live, you know what I mean? You look at your cupboards now with the food in it, right? The food that's in your cupboards, right? And you think how long that'll last. You know what I mean? Look at the last rush, yeah? Everyone went out and bought all fucking toilet rolls and all of that crap, you know what I mean? But even then it all ran out, you know, the bread and whatever else, yeah? Then all that left was like 2 weeks of food, do you know what I mean? So what do you think when they really shut these down, you know, like these lorries, look? See, they control these lorries, yeah? So what happened do you think they're going to do when the order comes out from the Freemason Lodge that all these companies are not going to allow these lorries like this to run? You see what I mean? And that's the difference, do you know what I mean? And that's where it all goes shit tongue, you know what I mean? And all them little master morons and their little entered apprentices and fellow crafts will be right out the fucking window, you know what I mean? That's when the brotherhood don't give a fuck and don't give a shit, you know what I mean? Because the only people who will be interested, that'll all be for the old Knights Templar, de Moles and all the, you know, the higher uppers, you know what I mean, the lords, the dukes and the earls. And if you don't think they're ready, you lot, the profane, you're not ready for nothing, you know what I mean? Not a fucking sausage you lot are ready for, not one of you, you know what I mean? Alright, do you know anything about freak masonry? No. When was the last time you had a street fight, you know?
Years ago.
Yeah. That's what I mean. But if it went to shit now, right? Yeah, for instance, right? Like, you know, there's like, I don't know, like a gang, right, of people. Yeah. What could you do about it? Nothing, could you?
No, not really.
No. How many people could you call to help you and assist you if there was just a gang of 20 people here?
One person, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And that's the same for them because they isolate us. They're a gang, you know, like the Masonic Lodge. There's like hundreds of people in there and they're a gang as a one unit army, do you know what I mean? And when they come round and it goes shit on, they're the ones that are going to be the first gang that come and get us, do you know what I mean? And we're isolated, they're you know what I mean? They've got all the guns anyway as well because they've got all shotguns because they get their police to, you know, the police inspectors to sign the fucking warrants for the guns, do you know what I mean? So they've all got shotguns, do you know what I mean? We've got nothing, we've fucking got nothing. And that's the thing with it, because, you know, like me, I could call like, you know, a few people, but even then, they got other worries where they, cool, look at that car there. Is there going to be a fight? If there is, I'll referee and put a $5 on you, mate. Fuck, you know, that car's giving it some lemon, look, that's fucking on fire, isn't it? Look, whoa, mate. Poof. I know, look at that, mate. He's killing everyone. Phew. You know. If there's going to be a fight, I'll put a tenner on you, love, alright? Are you having a scrap with him? Yeah, see you later, dude. Hey?
The car don't look that good.
Yeah, I know, look at that smoke coming out of that. You know what I mean?
Who's on who?
Yeah.
The car or him?
That's what I mean. If there's going to be a fight, though, I'll put a tenner on you, love, alright? And a $5 on you, mate.
Well, thank you.
That's alright. You know what I mean? Well, you'd lose. I didn't want to lose a tenner.
So, yeah, I'd say I got less.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Wicked.
a bit later.
Oh, wicked. I love it. Yeah, thank you. Have a good day, yeah?
And you as well.
And you, sir. Have a good day. But again, you see what I mean? When you ask people how many people they can get to back them up, no one's backing them up. Do you know what I mean? We're not organised. They are. Do you know what I mean? They're under orders. When an order's given, they obey. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me, Kai Man. Excuse me, Kai Man. Do you know much about Freemasons? Huh? Do you know much about Freemasonry?
Not really.
Oh, good man. I love you. Then you're the best. Now, for instance, if it kicked off now, right, and there was, say, like 20 men stood here, how many men could you call, personally yourself, to help come along and fight these 20?
One.
One, yeah, that's what the other guy said, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, we're isolated, aren't we, where a Masonic Lodge can call an army of 50, 100 or 1,000 men if they want, you know, and we've got one or two people, see, and they isolate us like that, do you know what I mean? They're very clever. That's like, you know, a gang of G travellers, what are you going to do against them? You can't do fuck all, do you know what I mean? Like all bouncers, you know, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? And that's what you're dealing with as a gang, you see what I mean? And I can do that all day long, do you know what I mean? Asking people, how many people can you bring to a fight, do you know what I mean? And the answer will always be the same, one or two people. And then that person you're relying on, right, has got to be brave enough to fancy, well, he more than likely will fancy the Freemasons. You know what I mean? All bum stretchers if they're gay lords, but that's not the question here. The point is, he's still got to be brave enough to face 20 men. 2 men against 20, you know, professional boxers or bouncers. What are you going to do? Do you see what I mean? You've got no chance. Do you see what I mean? And this is what they do, you know. And don't forget, you know, they can be steroided up and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean? That's how it is. I'm just looking for someone else with an example, and I can't fucking find it. There's no one about when you're about, you know what I mean? You know, I'll give this geezer a quid. Look, see, this is where people profit. You look like you can do with some money.
Right.
Yeah, right, mate. Oh, hey! You're short of money, yeah? You want money? Yeah, you! Yeah! The fucking shot. He looks shocked. I'll give him a couple of quid. Yeah, you! You want money? You money, yeah? To eat? You hungry? No. You alright, yeah? Okay, you look like you're not hungry, mate. Oh, you come out from work. You've been working, yeah? Yeah, well, yeah, I see now, yeah. He's dirty because he's been working, that's what. Oh, poor lad, you know what I mean? I thought he was like on the streets or whatever. It's like, going, what's he offering me money for? But that's what I do. I like to give money to people. That's nearly nice, you know what I mean? Excuse me, kind man and lady. Oh, yeah, take it easy. Would you like me to hold your hand as you cross the road, love? All right, just checking. How about you, sir? Want me to hold yours? Hey, what are you laughing at? I'm a traffic warden round here. I help people cross the road. And then I get a $5 out of them, you know what I mean? All right, have a good day, you two. Lovely people, you know what I mean? Being profane is the best, you know what I mean? Right. But yeah, I'm trying to find someone who I can ask. Yeah, this geezer here. Excuse me, kind man. I've just got a question. You speak English?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Now, if there was 50 geezers over there, let's say 10 geezers, right?
Yeah.
How many men could you call to help you protect them from them 10 men? Huh?
Protect war.
Well, just as an example, yeah? So say there was 10 men there, they come to fight you.
Yeah.
How many men could you call? 1, 2, 3, 4? How many men?
One.
One, yeah. Same. Everyone says one, yeah. Same answer, everyone.
Yeah. But what
Yeah,
you doing?
I was just like, for my videos, that's just like, when, like, in the Masonic Lodge, you can get a lot of men in there, yeah? And they can gang up, yeah? Like bouncers, yeah? A lot of men.
Single and the gang is shit.
Yeah, that's right, you know. That's right, yeah, you know, man.
Babies, balaclava,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, good, you know that, mate. Well done, yeah. See you later, mate. Yeah, why, do you want to be interviewed?
No, I was just curious.
Well, what it is, there's about 3 Masons, right? They're a gang in the lodge, yeah? They're an
I know,
army, yeah? They're like an army.
I
Do you
was
know-
trying to listen out to find out if you was a Mason or not.
No, forget it. What
No.
you had a bad experience with them, have you?
I've had experiences, put it that way.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Then what? You know, I've got like, you know.
I won't go into it. I won't go into it.
Why?
I just want.
Oh, well, no, not in the interview. What I'll do,
Yeah.
I'll turn my camera off now, and then I'll talk to you a little bit more, right?